Hello students, welcome again to my channel, DNA.1 to Education. Today we are going to discuss a new topic in mathematics. The topic is about statistics. Ogive curve in statistics, part 3. This video is presented by DNA.1 to Education. Mathematics series, Ogive curve in statistics, part 3. So what is Ogive curve? The Ogive curve is a graph whose data is derived from the cumulative frequency table. Usually, Ogive made from the frequency distribution table that there are two, such as Ogive positive and Ogive negative. So what is Ogive positive and Ogive negative? Ogive positive is the Ogive whose data comes from the cumulative frequency distribution table of less than. Once again, Ogive positive is the Ogive whose data comes from the cumulative frequency distribution table of less than. And Ogive negative is Ogive whose data comes from the cumulative frequency distribution table of more than. Ogive negative is the Ogive whose data comes from the cumulative frequency distribution table of more than. Is it clear, everyone? So what is Ogive positive description? The Ogive positive curve is increasing. So commonly, Ogive positive is increasing curve. But Ogive negative is decreasing curve. So commonly, Ogive negative is decreasing curve. Ogive positive, how to construct? Ogive positive is the Ogive whose data comes from the cumulative frequency distribution table of less than. Ogive positive is the Ogive whose data comes from the cumulative frequency distribution table of less than. Follow these steps. Okay, just follow these steps. Step number 1. Set up the table of less than of the cumulative frequency. Once again, set up the table of less than of the cumulative frequency. Okay, this is the table. You can check the table is like this. Okay, the table is shown below. Consists of 4 columns: interval, frequency, upper limit, and F less than. So then, F less than is Ogive positive characteristic. For example, the interval is 51 to 60, 61 to 70, and 71 to 80. And the frequency for single data is for every single row is 2, 3, and 6. So what about upper limit? Okay, students, what is upper limit? Upper limit formula is right interval plus 0.5 or half. Okay, so what is right interval? Students, 51 is left interval, right? And 60 is right interval. Is it clear, everyone? Once again, 51 is left interval and 60 is right interval. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, now we are focusing the data for right interval. Okay, right interval. Here is right interval. Okay, so the upper limit is right interval plus 0.5. Okay, right interval plus 0.5. Okay, everyone? So the upper limit is here. For the first row is 60 plus 0.5. So 60.5. Clear? Okay, the second row, the right interval is 70. So the upper limit is 70.5. Right? And the third row is 80. So the upper limit is 80.5. Is it clear, everyone? Now we are going to F less than. F less than. So how to read for the filling of the F less than column? Okay, give you example. F less than means the frequency less than 60.5. Once again, for the first row, the frequency cumulative less than of 60.5. Correct. Two. Right? Now is the second row. Okay? The frequency cumulative less than 70.5. Once again, the frequency cumulative of less than 70.5. So means less than 70.5 means 2 and 3. Right? So we have to write 2 plus 3 means 5. Okay, now we go to the third row. So what about the frequency cumulative less than 80.5? Once again, the frequency cumulative of less than 80.5. Alright. Less than 80.5 means 2, 3, and 6, right? So the frequency cumulative of less than 80.5 is 2 plus 3 plus 5. So the answer is 11. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Okay, go. After finishing the step number 1, go to step number 2. Find the upper limit of each row. Ready, right? Okay, this is the upper limit formula. Right interval plus 0.5. Step number 3. Find the frequency less than. Done. Right? Here. Good. And number 4, construct the curve. X-axis is upper limit and y-axis is less than cumulative frequency. Okay, so that's clear, everyone? So the x-axis, look at the diagram. Okay, this is x-axis, right? And this one is y-axis. Okay. So the x-axis is the upper limit here. So it will be here 60.5 like that. Here is 70.5, right? And 80.5. And y-axis is the frequency. Students, you have to put the frequency in order. Okay, so means the scale of every single data is constant. For example, let's say this one is 5. So this one is 10 and this one is 15. Clear, everyone? So the scale of the the scale of the range is constant. Okay, even go to the x-axis. The range of this scale is 10, right? So when we go to the next upper limit, it will be plus 10 again. Is it clear, everyone? Go to the next plus 10 again. Okay? So the range of the data must be constant. Okay, is it clear, everyone? Good, thank you. Now we go to the next slide. Okay, this is example. Everyone, this is example. Look at the data below. This is the test score of mathematics test. Okay, 65 to 67, the frequency is 2. Okay, 68 to 70, the frequency is 5. 71 to 73, the frequency is 13. Until the last row is 80 to 81, the frequency is 2. What's the meaning? The students does have scores 65 to 67. There are 2 students, right? The student got mathematics score between from 68 to 70. There are 5 students. The student does have mathematics score from 71 to 73. There are 30 students. And the last 4 students does have mathematics score 80 to 81. There are 2 students. And totally is 40. Okay? Totally is 40. How good is 40? Total frequency is 40. Clear everyone? The question is draw the Ogive positive curve. Okay, next. Answer. Now we are going to set up the table based on the frequency cumulative and upper limit. Okay. Okay, this is the data that we have before. Test 4 is 65 to 67. The frequency is 2, and the last data is 80 to 82. The frequency is 2. Okay, now we're going to try to fill the table. Students, the upper limit. Okay, next we go to the upper limit. Okay, so the upper limit is find the right interval. Okay, this is the right interval, right? So the upper limit is 67.5, 70.5, 73.5, 76.5, 79.5, and the last is 82.5. Is it clear, everyone? Okay, now F less than 67.5. Once again, the frequency cumulative less than 67.5. Yes, that's correct. 2. Okay, go to the second row. Okay, go to the second row. The frequency cumulative less than 70.5. Alright. 2 plus 5. 7. Go to the third row. The frequency cumulative less than 73.5. Alright, this one, right? Good. The answer is 20, right? Next, the frequency cumulative less than 76.5. Right, here. Right? The answer is 34. Next, the fifth row. The frequency cumulative less than 79.5. Alright. All data, this one, right? Okay. The answer is 38. And the last is the frequency cumulative less than 82.5. Okay. Less than 82.5. Yes. All frequency. 40. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Okay. So what about the curve? We are going to construct the curve like this. This is the final answer for drawing the curve. Okay. Drawing. Okay, good. Is it clear, everyone? Once again, I want to emphasize you that for the x-axis, students, for the x-axis is the upper limit here. Okay, right? And for the y-axis is f less than cumulative frequency, f cumulative less than. Is it? So that's very clear, right? We call this one Ogive positive. Ogive positive or Ogive positive means decreasing, increasing Ogive. Okay, increasing of Ogive. So based on of f less than, yeah, based on the f less than, we'll find Q1, Q2, and Q3. That's the position, right? That's the position. Okay, y-axis is the position. Okay, Q1 is x position Q1 is a quarter times total data. So xq1 is x10, and then x quartile 2 is 2/4 times 40 equal x20, right? And position of the third quartile is 3/4 times 40 equal x30. So x10 is around here. Okay. Okay, look at the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. So every scale, the range is 5. Right? The range is 5. 5 data. 5. 5. 5. Right? Okay. We got information for the y-axis. Is it? So the first quartile x10 is here. X10 here, right? So we put the horizontal line and we'll find here Q1. This is the real Q1. Okay, what about position of the second quartile? Is x20. x20 is here, right? x20 is here. This one, right? Okay. And then we'll find quartile 2 is 73.5. So what about the third quartile of quartile 3? Quartile 3 is x30. x30 is here, right? Here. x30. Okay. And then we are going to find the intersection. And then when x30 intersection meets the curve and go to the vertical line here. Okay, here. So here is Q3. Okay, is it clear, everyone? So based on the Ogive positive or increasing Ogive, we'll find any information for Q1, Q2, and Q3. For the y-axis is the position of quartile, but for the x-axis is the real Q1, Q2, and Q3. Okay, students, see you at the next talk. Bye-bye.